Welcome back to the EMS One Katowice final. It is day 2. We're looking at our second quarterfinal of the day, and we're about to get underway with the second map. We've got Virtus.pro over here. We've got LDLC setting up behind me. We are live in the Spodek Arena in beautiful Poland. This crowd is awesome. The teams are putting on a show. As they get ready, that means one thing. It's time for me to pass over to the wonderful Scott. Over to you, sir.
Thank you again, Sean. Wow, that crowd. Again, obviously joined again by Sponge.
Yep.
So, quite a thrashing, as we would say.
Yeah, not stunned though. We did predict a convincing win, but it definitely wasn't a contest. Every single situation, Virtus.pro had the upper hand. Even on those ecos come the second half, they were dominating them, just unable to close out, but really, really strong showing right there.
Now, you played these guys.
Yep.
So do you sit there and go, man, we could do so much better. We could give them a game that, like, is it like a double suck for you in that sense, right?
You can't say that. If we were there and playing, then maybe you could see we could do better, we might not do better. It's situational, it's on the day, it's Counter-Strike, it's random. But I expected LDLC to get a few more rounds than 3. Virtus.pro just really strong.
Especially 0 on the CT side.
Yeah.
0.
That's
Goose
a
egg.
thumping. That's a pantsing.
Whew, that is a pantsing.
Yeah.
And then you guys pointed out something really interesting, that on the CT side, only the Opera buys head armor. Like, not a maybe. Like, it's obviously like ingrained. Like, I watched it, and you're absolutely right. What do you think of that?
The no head armor buy for the CTs, it makes sense because an AK is going to one-shot you even with head armor. But for me, it's like a vote of no confidence. It's like, hey, we might not win this round. Let's save money for next round. They only ecoed 3 times. LDOC on the CT side, they only ecoed 3 times, and 2 of them were after pistol, and 1 of them was halfway through the game. The rest of the time, they force bought, and they kept force buying. Once they were down about 9 rounds straight, you really don't have a choice. You have to keep buying. You need the rounds. You demoralize. Something has to happen. But early game, I don't think buying no head armor is the play. You should have it. It helps when you're getting spammed through certain walls. It helps trying to run away from fights. It's a good thing to have. It's not essential for CT, but I think they should have bought it. Yeah, because it's that economy issue, right? Exactly.
Is that little extra money always in your pocket necessarily always worth it?
Yeah.
Yep. And I think we're going to go through a couple rounds. First round we're going to walk through is first side round 6.
Yep.
And that's going to come up on the big screen. We'll go ahead and stand up. Now you can show your friend. I don't think we saw your friend earlier.
Yep.
And why don't you walk us through this?
All right. So I think this was the round where Pasha managed to win a 1v2. It started out as a close round. We had a couple of rounds like this where there was early exchanges by the 2 teams. You see all the smokes and the early mid-control going off here from Virtus. If you have a look, they always play together. They've got 3 or 4 guys always going together, going for kills, getting revenges. So there's an early one by Ali there, just waiting out the round before they're going to execute, seeing where the CTs are going to rotate. Once, right now, the round is in the favor of LDLC. Pasha's just taken down Kaylee, and he's in a 1v2. The bomb's down. This should be Happy's round. He has a dak, and he knows where Pasha is, but he misses. Pasha's able to cross. Not only that, he's able to get back. And he's got a free round here. He has the whole map at his disposal. He's going A, and Happy has to wait at B. Like you see here, he's just holding out, and the bomb's about to go down. Once this goes down, Pasha knows he's not there. He can play anywhere. And Pasha plays this really, really smart. He's got a really good spot. He knows he's low on HP. Happy has to find him, and he just waits it out.
Yeah, and wouldn't most players like tuck down to CT spawn or somewhere else, more on that side of the site?
The advantage here is where Pasha planted, he can actually see the bomb if he steps out. If he hears the defuse, he can step out, see the bomb, take Happy down. He has to worry about towards T-spawn, city spawn, and halls. Really smart play there.
Yep. And then we're going to jump ahead in just a second to round 12, which was an amazing by alley round. So we'll give Steele a chance to get us caught up there.
Yep.
And again, what was really nice to see while we're waiting for this is we saw some old school Neo. Like Neo really stepped up that game.
Recently Neo's been playing, have really good form. I think he's now the in-game leader. I'm not 100% about that, but since then I think he's been showing some great form, and it's really brought the team together, and Virtus.pro are super strong now. This round here, I think, dictates, well, doesn't dictate, but it kind of tells the story of the match. Like, no matter what LDLC did, they couldn't contest with the aim of Virtus.pro. They just had no answers. They'd be able to get a few exchanges, but they just get run over. Early here, I think you see Apex get a kill or two. There's one, revenged, and then Apex with the second. So the advantage, once again, is in LDLC's favour. But Virtus.pro, they just come through with their aim and take the round on. 2v4 right here, that's one from Bailey. Gets this second one, he shouldn't get that kill. Happy really should have taken advantage of that. Snacks gets caught off guard here. He's actually looking for the AWPer, but Maniac picks out window. And this round shouldn't really be winnable. The CTs, in hindsight, should have stuck together and tried to retake the round. They didn't know where Bailey was or where he could go. Last spotted at the A ramp, but now you just see the CTs falling back, playing 1v1s. And all
it's like
going
you
to
said,
take...
it seems like this dictates the match. They get the advantage, they give it right back.
Yeah,
continually.
I don't know if it's nerves or what, but it just seems like they were not playing so smart.
This shot right here.
Great shot there. That's basically the round. Has to wait for his teammate to rotate. That's it. And you just see they've gotten lucky every time. Like Pasha went to the right spot. If Happy had rotated on that earlier round a different way, may have died. Same here. If Maniac had come CD spawn, Bailey would have had an early battle. But now he can just wait it out. The bomb's going to explode, and that's the round.
Yep.
Boom.
Doesn't peek, doesn't over peek, doesn't commit. Lets it tick out.
Really well done.
Beautiful stuff. Good stuff. All right. So now let's put that one behind us. Now, as you're a pro player, before we get into Inferno,
Yep.
How do you get past a first map loss like that? What do you do?
I think in a best of three, you look at it and you go, okay, we lost the map, but we still have two more. A 15-3 with a 16-3, losing the first half 15-0 is a bit different. We've just been demoralized. To pick yourself up from that, you have to be mentally strong, and the whole team has to be mentally strong. Not only that, the next map's Inferno, which LDLC, they may have won 2 maps on it yesterday, but not convincingly. They almost lost to 3D Max, and they almost lost to us. And I think that's in the back of their mind. Knowing that they just got destroyed on Mirage, and they're versing a much better team than they played yesterday, they're going to be nervous as hell.
And what do they have to do? On Inferno, now they've seen the enemy, what do they have to do to secure that?
Happy is playing well. He's probably not making the bad calls as the caller. His teammates just need a lift. Apex and Kaylee, they need to really lift. The AWPer needs to start getting some kills. He did nothing that last match. And Apex, he's the kind of, I guess, the X factor. He'll push in, he'll get 2-3 kills, and he'll set up rounds. If he can do that now, you might see a contest. But I'm not going to predict that LDLC will win more than 6 rounds.
Are you still staying with your general prediction, 2-0 map score? Yeah, for sure. Think it'll be closer?
Should be closer.
Okay.
But not much.
And while we're waiting, a lot of the pros I follow on Twitter, friends of mine, losing their minds over stickers, over skins. Are you getting into this, or you're like, oh, whatever?
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm looking at we got trade banned because we've come to a different country and we haven't been able to buy stickers. I'm the only one in the team who's like logged on my mobile phone, and I can use that device. I think I've bought over 50, 60 stickers. Like, I'm loving it. You don't want to see how much money I've spent on skins. It's not a good figure. Yeah,
I mean, we've talked about it all week about, obviously the $250,000 is fan-generated by the esports keys and how great that is of Valve that have giving revenue streams for the fans to donate to give the prize push. But now they're starting to take a lot of their Dota stuff and going, okay, we had team banners in Dota, so teams could make a little bit of money.
Yep.
And like these skins, you guys all get a piece of it.
Yep.
Which and I think it's really cool this time because obviously your fan base is going to be maybe smaller than Nips. So, but what they're doing is all the sticker money goes into one big kitty, at least right now, and then you all get an even piece.
Yeah.
Now, eventually they'll probably, and I think they're already talking about specific stuff. I can buy stuff for you or about you, so then you guys get that cut directly. Any thoughts on what the next thing is that you'd like to see, like that Valve does team-related?
Team-related?
Yeah.
I think if the stickers were a permanent thing for maybe the top 8 teams, like you could always buy a NIP sticker or a Fnatic sticker because they're always going to have fans. That's going to help them. Even though they're already so big, it's still a really good thing for the game. Maybe something like a team GUI. I know people are missing their custom GUIs, and there was team GUIs before. Now that Valve have they've basically made it so you can't have them. If you could pay for a GUI for a NIP one,
yep,
$5, something like that, people would love it. I think that would be really interesting, and it would show support for your team.
Yep, sounds good. All right, well, our casters are ready. Map 2 is ready. So we're going to go right back to who's those characters over the same guys, Lauren and Jason.
Thank you for that, Scoots. And yeah, we're beginning underway here with our game. Actually, I believe it is live, if I'm not mistaken. We're straight into it. Game might be a little bit loud. We will turn that down in just a second. But Neo holding on here on Inferno. Looks like he will be able to pick up maybe a couple more here. And remember, LDLC have to win this one, keep their hopes alive. And Snacks coming in, picks up a kill for himself. And now Snacks looking for a second. They do shut down this B push completely. And now Happy's the last man standing. Says hello to Snacks, picks up the kill. But he gets taken down right after. And that will be a 1-0 lead for LDLC over on Inferno. And you heard just on that desk earlier on, they're expecting, or sorry, for Virtus.pro, my bad. Got the names a little bit mixed up there.
Say, come on, buddy. They've not got that many rounds. Yeah, don't lie to them now.
I would say it's been a long day, but it really hasn't so far.
No, it's still early on, you know?
We heard from our desk, though. They're expecting Virtus.pro to win this one as well, but maybe not as one-sided as we just saw.
Yeah, I think 6 max rounds is not a bad shout, to be fair. I think that's fairly acceptable. We'll see how this goes. Obviously, Pasha there and the boys now having weapons beside them, and it's probably going to end quite badly for LDLC as Neo just picking up back-to-back kills. Finally shut down by Apex, however, but he's only got Happy alive with him, so see what they can do with this one. Bialy dropping out the nade does get Happy real low. He's down to 4 HP now. Picks up Apex, but Happy finally being picked up by Taz there, so 2 rounds back-to-back already.
All right, you can see right there, that's actually a really good shot at Pasha's side, and as well as the crowd cheering them on here. And you see they're going to be buying up right now. Currently up 2-0 right now. I'm looking to extend that lead a little bit further here. And as you can see on the top side of the screen, it is a best of 3. And Virtus.pro are 1 map away from getting into the semifinals to join Dignitas, who had a very easy walkthrough in their group as well. And right now, Hellraisers are out. Will Virtus.pro join them, or will that be LDLC? You see a decent buyout. Pasha getting a little unorthodox there, but Pasha getting lined up perfectly for him. Picks up 3 as he finally does fall from the side. Now Happy, the last man standing again, and he does get taken down here. Another strong start for Virtus.pro. And it seems like after that first game, they took the momentum and really forced it home now.
And funny enough, Pasha got the M7 Expert achievement during this. No real surprise, but big play already for Virtus.pro. It's a little bit of a stomp so far, but it's first 3 rounds, but it's been a very clean first 3 rounds. So far, 4 kills coming in for the entirety of LDLC against Virtus.pro, and obviously a little bit more for the others. But an aggressive Virtus.pro this time, so geared up, gunned up, ready to go. Second mid is going to be a bit of a trouble if that Scar doesn't come into play, but Bialy does the damage. Lovely double for him. Apex finally shuts down Pasha, but Bialy still alive and kicking, picking up 3 this round. Just Happy and Maniac in the mix here, and they can barely make it out of spawn. Happy eyeing up second mid. They have got the AKs there, so see if they can use them in this. Neo still prowling round. Bialy and Snacks now just playing passively. Done the early damage. Don't need to worry too much. To be fair, Virtus.pro look a little bit confused where the remaining players are. It's check every corner of the site. Snacks worried a little bit about apartments. Neo's probably more in the right position here as they are edging up Banana, but Snacks and Bialy not too close for him. But there's only 35 seconds left, so they're going to have to make their mind up pretty soon. And one side does seem as though it's going to be B. Quick move coming out from Bialy and Snacks to get themselves round here. Snacks going on the back. It's going to be Neo holding on the side, trying to buy them time. Neo now flooding towards the side. He's going to get the tag. Let's go for the kill. Not going to happen. Happy denies that, so now 2v2. Happy is super low right now. Snacks does find Maniac, and Happy, the last one standing, going to be found by Snacks as well. So nice little double for him towards the end then. And Bialy with 3. So big round again for Virtus.pro. 4-0 on the scoreboard. Those 6 rounds might even be a stretch for the LDLC guys.
Yeah, very well might be indeed. And I was checking out Twitter before the game, and a lot of people are backing Virtus.pro, but I did see a couple people in there actually supporting LDLC, saying that they want to see him take it back, and they want to see them take it to a game number 3, but I guess the general consensus is that Virtus.pro are going to have an easy time here to close this one out, and currently up with that 4-0. Have another save coming at LDLC here. And we'll see if they're able to pull anything off here right now, though. They're working up alt middle. They'll be heading mid here in just a few, and currently Snacks leading his team with 6 kills. Now Bialy going to be able to match him, actually take the lead here for himself. Does pick up 2, looking for that 3rd as he does get dinked up. He finally does fall here, but here comes Taz spraying into Boiler, but Happy turns it around, and now it's a 2-on-2 situation here. Bomb will be able to make its way inside the site. It will get put down here, but can Maniac pick up any more kills right now to give them the potential win? And he does get Neo. Remember, this is a save round coming out of LDLC, but we see Snacks coming from the back, picks up the kill on the Maniac, and he knows where that last man is. He's going to look for the kill as he does have only 23 HP left. Happy, can he come up? He does! He gets the kill, and that will be finally LDLC picking up a round here. And currently Virtus.pro up 4-1 now.
There's the first, and we had a predicted 5 more coming in. Whether or not they actually do, we'll find out. This is worrying times. But LDLC, they started the ball rolling. That's what they needed. They needed that kind of little bit of a start to it. But can they keep this going now? This is the big question. Virtus.pro, they go for the... It's a 3-2. Pasha is joining Bialy and Taz over by A. And it seems the T-side liking that little second mid play. Interesting setup. Pasha going with the bit of a mini shotgun there. The org in the hands of Snacks. So weird setup here. But he is the expert with very similar weapons, so maybe going to make it work. Not sure. These guys just biding their time now. No one yet really receiving much damage either. It's all been fairly quiet until right then. Taz does find Apex within the apartments, but the replies coming back and forth. Both teams exchanging here, leaving it in a 3v3. Happy, Uzi, and KQLY, the last 3 standing. The bomb is in second mid. I don't think Taz or Pasha know that, so at least that's a little bit of silver lining for LDLC. They might be able to get that bomb in their hands. With 40 seconds left, B's looking like an option here. Neo is waiting. Pasha and Taz have a long way to go if they want to rotate. Oh, here we go. Neo is going to be met with 3 players of the opposition. Somehow still alive. Does make it away on 12 HP. Happy left on 12 as well. He's got a plethora of guns to choose from, pretty much. And actually, LDLC not going straight for the plant. They got a little bit angsty there. They wanted to go for Uzi. They fancied their chances. Pasha now. Oh, lovely little multi that could really start kind of working out where the remaining LDLC players are within this site. Neo and Pasha just exchanging. Neo eyeing up. Taz going for the shot. The time is starting to run out. Taz has found KQOA. He's found another. Finally shut down. It's a 1v1. Uzi up against Pasha. And Pasha stays strong. And he will be getting the defuse. And that was a lovely bit of play.
And he's doing what his knife says. He's showing that Poland power right there with that shotgun. We'll take him up a little bit further in the lead. And I wish I could hear the crowd from here a little bit better, because they have to be insane after every round that Virtus.pro does pick up here. And they're showing really no signs of stopping, but LDLC with that bomb plant, they'll be able to buy up some guns here. So we will see them yet again fully armored and fully weaponized here to, hopefully for them, take another round. And
Hellraiser's Markelov just got a drop.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so jealous. I actually saw, I think it was Scream playing some matchmaking after their losses yesterday.
Yeah.
And right now, Neo's set in a perfect position, looking for one. He does pick it up, but he has a Galil. If he had something, actually, he has M4. If he had something different, he might be able to get a couple more headshots. But Happy gets the team kill, unfortunately. Now, Neo gonna be a little upset he didn't pick that one up for himself. Either way, that is still 2 dead now. And Neo escapes with that 1 HP. And you see the bomb has started to make its way towards A. Bialy waiting for that man to push Archway. He's gonna be peeking long, and he will actually not hit the shot here. But Bialy will get naded down to 51 HP. And just nade back here. There is that one man to the right side. Actually does get the flash off, but he's missing most of his shots. He doesn't get the kill, but Posh is there to back him up. He gets that one. And Bomb currently working in all middle right now, as we do have one man, Happy, still outside of B here. And even Pasha has started to rotate, but Maniac, he's carrying the bomb into A, and if he can pick up potentially this 1 kill that he needs on a Bialy, he could open things up, but he gets taken down. There's the bomb. And last man will be Happy here, but he's in a 1-on-4, and he will drop as well. I love Neo's position as well to just sit in the back of the site, make sure he can hold onto his gun, build up his economy a little bit more, and work from there.
Well, this is starting to look a little bit like the first map here, I've got to say. It's 6-1. Obviously, LDLC are getting a little bit closer, though, to these rounds.
Yeah.
You know, on the first map, it was literally a landslide for the Poles, doing real damage. And LDLC now just stuck with pistols beside them. I can imagine this will be a 7-1, but then again, we've seen a lot of teams randomly stepping up on just, obviously, Ecos and doing some real damage. That Nate does manage to find Uzi a little bit, getting down to 18 HP, but Neo just chilling out on Banana again. That smoke down. A little bit of a further push up. Actually, a ridiculously deep smoke coming through then. We are seeing the bomb actually going through apartments. Let's bear that in mind, but Snacks right now has pushed forward with Neo in tow, and that is the most of LDLC just wiped away from the map. And just the 2 remaining, Apex and Maniac, with the bomb, but no guns, no armor. And, well, they've got a kill. They've taken down Pasha. That's something there. But Taz is still waiting. And there we have it. Bialy will finish the job, and a very clean game so far.
Very 7-1. It doesn't get much better than that. And one thing we can say about LDLC, though, and you pointed it out, is that they're picking up a lot more kills in this first half than they did on the first half of Mirage. And unfortunately, it's just not translating into rounds.
No.
And that's what they need here. They cannot afford to keep letting these slip away. And obviously, they're getting a decent amount of money from every round because they consecutively keep losing. But morale-wise, to just hit a brick wall and not be able to push past it has to be so frustrating. And I hope for LDLC's sake they can pick up a sledgehammer and bust through that here momentarily. And right now, they're going to give the chances over towards A here. So you see 3 working through apartments, 2 through boiler. Has to jump out. Actually, Taz misses that first shot. And unfortunately, not able to peek back inside of there. Bialy does have his back, though. As Pasha picks up the 1 kill. Bialy, unfortunately, misses some shots, but Pasha picks up a second. And that will be Taz picking up 1 for himself as well. Now, Happy, one of the last men standing. And he does pick up a kill onto Taz here. But Pasha 2 deep already. Looking for his 3rd onto Happy. Will dink him up, but won't get the kill. And Bialy coming in from the side. And this just looks like another day at work for him.
Yeah, and you can see on the screens there, Taz barking out the commands. That is a man who looks ready to win this. And then in the bottom right of your screen, LDLC, they look calm, but they look very quiet. I think is the best way you can put it right now. An 8-1 after such a one-sided first map, you can kind of imagine as to why. You know, we'll find out if anything can change here. The standard stuff of Virtus.pro, they're not adapting or changing, they don't have to. Obviously, the T-side do only have pistols, Neo and Snacks. Looking a little bit aggro down on Banana, looking like they're getting involved, and well, Neo does. He's already found Kaylee there, so backing away, the damage is done. And this should be a very big scoreline, 9-1 in theory. There we go, Snacks pushing forward. That's managed to find one, and these team kills on Banana. Is that 2 rounds in a row, or is it? There was a round in
2 in a row, but it's 2 definitely.
Yeah, 2
Happy,
already.
of course, she got the other one.
Not ideal, but Apex may have made up for it there, you know, taking down Snacks, but still 2v4 with pistols. I think we can call this one as it is, and right now Neo's just enjoying it. 15 HP left towards him. I want to be a little bit careful. But there we go. Passion comes in to support him. And 9-1's the scoreline, ladies and gents. Your Polish hometown team are doing the job.
And they're doing it damn well here, too. I wish I know what's going through LDLC's mind right now. They need to do something here. They need to come back. They have picked up the op. Kaylee here. They are going to look for a potential pick, but right now it's going to be too difficult. And
Sound reserved.
I'm going to go ahead and listen in with actually Virtus.pro and see what's going through their comms right now, because I want to hear how they're playing this.
Snajper. Gdzie ten snajper? Snajpera?
Nie widzę nic tam. Zasmokuję tam do nich.
Smokowałem.
Dobra. Ej, cofnij ktoś na środek, co? Tam git będzie. I dorzucajmy te smoki doniczkę i kontrolujmy tutaj miejscówkę z Jarkiem we dwóch, aby się nie stawcie.
Możesz na smoki jakieś, no?
Tak,
Ja też mam jakieś co, bo ja
to się rzuć biały na doniczkę.
Są pod trawą.
Rzuć biały na doniczkę. No rzucaj tutaj. Jest git.
Prawy biegnie chyba.
Ja będę miał dorzucić.
Biał, no patrz cały czas biały.
Koryto sobie, Jarek, patrz. Ja tu patrzę też w sumie. Paka tam.
Jeszcze jeden jest dywan. Paka cały czas leży.
Ja dorzucam zaraz smoła.
Obity bardzo na schodach dywan. Rzuć no, ja idę bardziej na ten. Czysto wygląda.
Jest korytko. Korytko jednak. Unik pod doniczką chyba. Chyba tupnął. Flesza masz, Jarek?
Nie mam.
Dywan się, okno. Kładzie bombę, ty. I duży piach, no. Tak, taki BBB.
Idę od małego, co?
Idę od tego dywanu.
Wychylamy już. Standard. Nie no, jest bez. Za grubą.
Sorry, bo wygrajmy jako...
Now I just feel like a curse for them, because
Yeah,
the
I
one
was
round I
about to
do
say,
turn in,
geez.
I mean, they still sounded so calm.
Yep, they did. Even
They
in that.
sound like they're enjoying it. Obviously, they looked
Yep.
a little bit upset in terms of, you know, losing that round, but oh no, it sounds all good in their camp.
And I do want to point out how loud it is out there. You know, 9-2 at the moment. LDLC warming into it. It was a good round from them.
Yeah, it was a fantastic round by them to finally pick one up, just so they can really get back in this. And right now they're going to be using that op yet again out of Kaylee down middle here. Let's see if he can pick anything up off of it.
We are seeing Kaylee there, as you mentioned, just keeping his eye on. Have a little look through, see if you can find it. Any little bit of a pixel out of place. Chicken maybe, but that's about it. As you can see, Bialy and Co not too far away, but definitely not peeking. You know, after last round, they want to play it safe, they want to play careful. And now Uzi is leading his way up there. It seems finally maybe a little bit of the control and pace is back in the hands of the T side. They seem to have lost it for some time, but slowly regained it now after that last round, going very well for them. We've yet to see much else of Virtus.pro. They've been very passive so far at this point. 40 seconds left, and you can see they won this round. Snacks did find Apex. Now Molotov's gonna just kind of warm the shoes of Uzi, I can imagine, a little bit there, but nothing too bad, as this round will be played to the very last second. It seems they're all kind of edging towards the B side. They are on Banana right now. The flashes and swipes are coming in, but right now there is a push. Snacks could be in trouble, but the flash did just land. It'll be Uzi challenging first. Neo is there. Neo right in the mix. Oh, another team kill! That is huge. This is so damn awful for these guys. Again, so close. But Pasha now on the prowl. He comes inside, gets one, gets denied a second by Maniac. The bomb is yet to go down. 6 seconds remain. They've got to make this happen right now. Bialy coming to the side. He gets the kill. Beautiful play from Bialy, using the time perfectly. And we're back on track for a big half of Virtus.pro, 10-2 already.
And I want to say it's like frustration within LDLC that they keep unfortunately getting these team kills. And think about it this way. That's 3 kills they've had now against their own team. They lost major money on.
Huge.
That could have been another buy round. It could have led to maybe a couple more rounds after that. It could have maybe forced Virtus to go for a save. And right now, that is really unfortunate for them. They need to do something. They do have the P250s, but it might just be a little bit too late here. As Pasha not even going for the auto sniper that he typically likes to use on this map, but Virtus.pro looking unstoppable, and I'd hate to honestly meet them if they do get into the semifinals, because with the way they're playing, we might see a change in the ranks yet again in the top teams.
Yeah.
This push on a B. Snack looking for one, does get 2 actually, and Neo will get taken down here. Snack's looking for another kill, trying to stay alive, trying to save his gun. He's going to be forced to back away. He will get around that corner, just barely. And we'll have Pasha here to back him up. Bomb should be getting planted in just a second. And it will get put down here, but will be defused here in just a few. Even the Molotov coming in from the side. Happy gets a kill though. Now it's a 1-on-2 situation. He's going to come around from CT side. Look for the kill, but Pasha biceps are too damn big. Picks up the kill. And that will take it now to 11-2 scoreline for Virtus.pro.
Yeah, and Pasha's been meeting them on every front. You know what I mean? When you need those big kills to come in, he's been that player. Currently actually at the top of the scoreboard as well, but joined by Bialy, so both on 14 kills, 3 assists, 7 deaths for Pasha, only 4 for Bialy. So Bialy, one of the new additions, really coming into his own at this point, playing fantastically. Snacks as well up there. Has Neo a little bit quieter, but not by a long shot. And at this moment, what does it matter? They're 11-2. Virtus.pro are truly looking strong. So we are almost in the final round of the first half of the second map here. We are seeing, once again, a very similar start. Snacks has found Uzi with that AWP. First time we're really seeing a big AWPer in play. We haven't seen much of that come into effect. That nade really chipping away at the health here. Kaylee did try and edge in a touch, but it's not going well, and Snacks is the man doing all of it right now. Neo chimes in, but Happy is the last man standing, and they are literally being ripped to shreds. Happy is surrounded by his players. Pasha, Bialy, Neo, moments away, and it's Neo to find him, and it's Neo to get another round on the board. And Virtus.pro are in fine form.
Well, it looks like we kind of got our answer about Virtus.pro and LDLC in terms of, Virtus.pro, they performed well in Group A. Virtus.pro, LDLC, they kind of struggled getting here. Their games weren't clear, as we heard on the extra desk earlier on. They weren't really one-sided. It was very close games, and right now we're honestly finding out who that better team is, and right now it's clearly Virtus.pro here. And we'll see the last round of the half. It looks like we will see a heavy push onto this A site. It's a very buy anything you can right now out of LDLC here with a couple of Delils, 1 AK, P250s. On this round, if they have a hope of winning, they need this round, because if they lose pistol and lose this round, or they lose round then pistol, that's basically going to be it. They're going to be forced to win on an eco, and right now they're still being very cautious, still trying to give it their all, still trying to get the bomb down. I think they've only got it down, I think, 2-3 times. Other than that, it's just been straight frags. And Pasha probably having the weekend of his life right now in his career. doing amazing in every single game I've seen him in. Back in the fall season, he was having such a tough time, but Taz picks up one, takes a second, maybe get a third here, but he does finally fall to Maniac. But Pasha, inside the site, looking for the first kill, will in fact get it. We'll drop right here after. Biala, though, gets his back. And that will be a 13-2 scoreline.
And I really have to highlight they're so on point with their revenge kills. As soon as one of their teammates goes down, there's Pasha, or there's someone else just immediately waiting to pick up Biali, or any of them can do it, and it's so hard to break. The LDLC side are struggling parlously, and see through the scoreboard if you haven't been keeping up to it. At the moment, top fragging for LDLC is Maniac there, 11-15, 10-14 for Happy, and oh geez, Kaylee 1-14. I didn't even notice that. That's pretty painful.
He was like 2. He did TK.
Yes.
I think maybe have been a couple or 2, but it's still, the point stands. He just does not have a lot of kills, and he's their big op player who unfortunately just can't really pick anything up right now. Yeah,
he's finding nothing here, and I've got to say it. It looks like we know who's going through. I don't want to count them out just yet, but come on now. I think this is pretty much all we're going to be getting, and you can see the faces. It's unreal. They're so focused.
The winner of this game plays against the winner of NIP and Complexity, if I remember correctly.
I'm not too sure on that one.
Oh, no.
I think it's the winner of Fnatic and LGB that go through against. I think. If I'm not mistaken, feel free to check out the brackets. I think
you're right.
And that's a hard one to predict. I think, didn't LGB already beat Fnatic?
Yeah, that was Reason.
It was okay.
That was Reason in the first game that really caught us off guard, and LGB was in Group D, I believe.
Right. So there's a lot to be played for here, but Fnatic, I haven't seen them looking that strong yet. I don't want to. I don't talk them down, but yeah, they've.
But it's like a very small
sporadic.
Glimpse.
Yeah, it's not this consistent Fnatic we thought may arrive, obviously off the back of the DreamHack victories and how well they were doing. LGB mispronounced a lot of the time, but certainly do very well for themselves.
One thing I'm really enjoying, though, about the Counter-Strike scene is the fact that the top team is changing so consistently now.
Oh, God, yeah.
I mean, it used to be the reign of NIP. That was it. They had such a strong start in the beginning, but now every team's caught up. You've had Titan winning tournaments, you've had Fnatic winning tournaments, you now have potentially Virtus.pro if they can come into this one. And right now, we're getting underway the second half.
It is a fantastic change. I think it was funny, I was looking back when we were preparing for this event about the original HLTV threads about NIP and the original EMS Ones, and it was all, God, this is so boring. We're watching NIP win all the time, and now it's like, okay, you've lost Titan in the group stages who won pretty everything leading up to this.
Yep.
Fnatic didn't look strong. NIP looked phenomenal, but they've been struggling. It's all up in the air. It's so different. The scene evolved so damn quickly. And we are seeing an all-in push now from Virtus.pro in this one. They look like they want to be hitting up that A side pretty damn quickly, and actually a fairly large stack from the French side as they are all pushing in. Apex has found stacks, so it's not looking too pretty so far. And this is LDLC turning up, ladies and gentlemen, as now Just has alive. No 1v5, not going to happen. He got the bomb down, but a clean slate for the CTs.
Yeah, great job of them to start things off here, but now they're threatened by the early buy coming out of Virtus.pro with that plant. I think they'll take any round they could possibly get right now. They really will, and winning that pistol is definitely a strong start here for a potential comeback. But they have 10 rounds to win straight to even tie things up at the moment. And we'll see if they're able to do it here. We're going to have Virtus.pro again. Buy a couple P250s, a couple of CZs in there.
Yep.
No armor per se. They do have a Molotov in the hands of Snacks, though. And a smoke in the hands of Taz. So I'm curious to see how they're actually going to use this. Maybe a hit on the B, force them out of the back of the site and give them that advantage to fight up close and personal here. Maybe use it down Banana, and it looks like they will gain full control of it. Happy and Uzi are just waiting for them to push up here. They have that flash ready. They have the guns they need to make this work as well here. And Virtus.pro going to wait for that smoke to dissipate and then probably move here in just a second. Here comes a flashbang. Uzi going to push out, look for one man. Unfortunately, hiding away. They're all tucked in. There's that. Oh, that Molotov. Perfect. Actually catches him out. He has to run back, and they get the kill. They do have the potential of gun here. It's Uzi going to actually get some free kills, but he only gets one. Biali picks it up. They're going to get the bomb down. That Molotov. We haven't really seen it used too often, but when it is, it's used so damn well. And now Neo, up to him. He can pick up a kill. He won't get it. Apex will pick that up, but Pasha and Biali both with guns. And a 3-on-3 as they have the bomb down. Not to mention the flashes in construction is getting very dangerous, but we do have Apex pick up another kill. Now it's on the hands of Pasha. Can he come up big? He picks up one. He's looking for a second. He gets it! He gets it on the eco round. And they secure their round number 14.
My word, Pasha. We've been talking about you the whole time, and I think we just keep proving our point. This man knows how to turn up when it matters. And 14-3. You know what? We predicted maybe 6 rounds, maybe 5. I think even the Aussies were a little bit kind to Team-LDLC here. At the moment, it's not looking good for them. 3 rounds to 14, an early turn of events. And well, the man you're watching right now is going to be truly pleased with how it's gone, and I think every single one of them are, if they can close down the next couple. So, back into the game and see what we've got going on here. Pasha and Snacks tying up that B site, not fully committed yet, but actually sweeping rotate through towards A. They're leaving Taz on his own. He's kind of their lone wolf right now, just scouting out a little bit, looking for a way through, maybe trying to find a player out of place more than anything. They could actually run into Apex or Maniac right here, so certainly something to watch him. Pasha toying with the emotions of LDLC, teasing them on B, but they're having none of it. There's 4 players still present on A. Let's be honest, the first pistol round was very similar to this setup. It didn't go well to Virtus.pro on this side, but maybe this time with guns and with everything they've got, they can do something here. But big stack coming from the CT side. Let's see what they can do. Apex doing the damage, finding Snacks. I'll see them actually picking this one up. This is a big turning point. Now just Pasha left alive. He's left in a 1v3. He's being tagged up and damage. He's down to only 30 HP. Flash coming through. He's got 1 player in pit, 1 up in apartments. Still 1 missing, and there we have it. Maniac will hold on for another, but it's looking like an inevitable scoreline at the end of the day.
What's with this game? Both teams winning out on save rounds.
Yeah.
Ridiculous from both of them, and unfortunately for Virtus.pro, they didn't get the bomb down, so they will be forced to save here. And Pasha will be sitting on... Actually, Pasha's like, you know what, I don't care. I have 6,000. I'm going to buy up here. And the rest of the team is as well. No Molotovs, though, this time.
And I do want to point out something. Actually, no, carry on. I'll say it then. You just do your thing.
Now I'm hoping to point it out before you do to get that little nugget of information. But right now you see the CZs and the 250 picked up. And we do have kind of a few smokes here, and it looks like we're just going to spread out. And I realize, guys, we're 2 rounds away. No need to throw this out the window right now. No need to take it into map 3 so we can rest up for tomorrow's games. Not to mention watch LGB and Fnatic coming up right after this to prepare for their opponent.
Yep.
And we'll fund that with 1:10 remaining. Can Kaylee hold on to this push? Can Pasha pick up the kill? And we got our answer right there. Pasha, fantastic shot yet again coming out of him. It looks like that hit will come out on A, as they do have 1 man in apartments and 2 working towards long, and instead they back straight towards B. Fantastic little bit of a play here, and you see there's 1 man, Uzi, trying to defend against his push, but he's up against the 4 men of Virtus.pro, and if he can pick up these kills, it'd be phenomenal right now. He doesn't know that they're just... Oh, he sees 1 man. Oh, he tries to go for the first shot. He has to peek out. He's get taken down, and that will be Bialy securing themselves a kill. We'll be happy now in construction. Looking to stop this push. Remember, it is basically a save coming out of Virtus.pro yet again. Happy gets flashed up. Bomb does get put down. He gets taken down by Bialy. Now it's another gun in their hands. Pasha does drop those. Apex picking up 2. And now Taz and Snacks. Snacks going for the full-on flank, but they're pretty much both coming from Banana. And they are currently on the bomb. Taz going to run straight into the bomb. Still being defused. He hasn't hit the diffuser just yet. He's going to get the... Wow! And that smoke and the backup out of Maniac right there secures them another round. Still a good half eco round out of Virtus.pro.
Good round. And I think the Aussies might have called it right. We're edging towards the 6th round mark that was predicted, and they're currently sitting on 5. And this time, obviously, we've got a lot more weaponry beside Team-LDLC. They've got a little bit of money to play with. They've got the AWP in play. And maybe Kaylee can kind of step up. He's been a little bit lacking, let's say, as currently still on 2 assists, 3 deaths in the first round. 2 kills, 14 deaths. And not maybe the best performance in a moment like this, but at the moment, they're getting quite angsty here. Actually, Apex has been out pushing quite far out. And not exactly what we'll be doing right here. Slower round from Virtus.pro, however, taking their time. Round 2nd mid. The ace has just not really been working for them too well here. Every time they try to hit it, it's kinda fallen down a little, but Maniac will be waiting, and Flash is coming in. It does seem as though that actually Virtus.pro has been. There's a lovely shot by Apex to open up here. Oh my word, Apex goes for the triple kill. Beautiful play and cleaned up by Happy, and Virtus.pro maybe hitting a bit of a brick wall here in form of Team-LDLC now.
Well, we've seen him struggle on their final rounds against Hellraiser yesterday on Mirage. And this brick wall this mental block is more like it. Just seems to be shutting them down. And obviously, I will say this, they've been going for like mixed buys. They don't seem to have been taking this very seriously. Maybe trying to catch the team off guard with their items. And right now, they're letting a lot of rounds really slip, and they're starting to build a lot of momentum over for LDLC here. And can we look for the pick middle? Won't actually hit that, but we'll be able to nade it here. And it looks like the push might come towards B here, as looks like with the flashes and smokes coming in, they're looking to just shove straight in. This is honestly going to be a basic full eco coming out of Virtus.pro, and they will just back away instead. They're not going to commit for it. They force Kaylee to go for the rotate. And Kaylee not really sure exactly where to go as he keeps bouncing between the two sites here, but VP still pushed up. And most likely waiting for that smoke to dissipate before they finally go for that push here into that site. There's only going to be 2 men there. It'll be Uzi with that M4. And he'll be happy with it as well. But Flash is coming in. Uzi not blind anymore. Looks for the first kill. In fact, locks that one down. Looking for the second, but he gets dinked up completely. Happy, just waiting for them to shove straight into him to back him up here. He's going to look for the first one, gets it. And now the rest of the team just trying to get the bomb down, trying to get the pills that they need as Neo picks up one on Uzi. Now Happy, the last man in the site, will actually pick up one, but Taz will finally drop him here. But now Taz in a 2-on-3 situation, now a 1-on-3 situation with the M4. Can he pull what Pasha did? Can he bench that weight? Right now he's gotten one. He does have Apex down to 4 HP. And Kaylee down to 38, who does have the AWP. All it takes is one more kill for Taz. He can't open this up. He gets it onto Kaylee. And now, Apex with 4 HP. Taz with 9. Who's going to get that first shot off? And Taz was looking in the right spot, but now he's looking towards construction. He's not sure exactly where to look for. He's going to make a little bit of noise with 8 seconds remaining. He needs to get the bomb down. This is a perfect play by Apex to just wait. And you see him pushing towards Barbecue. He's going to look for the kill. He will get it. He will stop the bomb plant. But either way, that was an eco coming out of Virtus.pro, and they did a fantastic job of picking up quite a few kills and making it costly.
Jeez, my heart can't stop pounding for these guys. It's unbelievable. He got so close to get on match point then. This time, however, they can get that full buy underway. They can get geared up. They can start looking like they want to be, rather than trying to do these kind of not half-assed rounds at all. They're getting damn close.
I feel like you're right, though. I mean, in terms of their idea going into it, it definitely feels half-assed.
Yeah, so now they're back on the point. You know, they're back there. There's no more messing around. There's no more depending on just one player. It's all 5 looking very dangerous. And Kaylee still yet to really show up with that AWP even. See what he can bring this round, maybe. Uzi and Happy will be holding on to beat. Pasha and Co. edging up. The rest of us pro with the bomb actually over by A, so interesting how this one goes. Snacks has made his way through to the apartments. He should be caught a glimpse then. I think he was just spraying through and looking for a bit of a way in. 1 minute left on the board. It's not exactly much to do. And oh, Snacks gets punished. We were doubting Kaylee. Maybe I spoke far too soon. Finally, the Rude Awakening is coming at this point in the 22nd round of the second map. And Virtus.pro going on a sweeping rotate right down towards Banana. And Uzi and Happy are waiting. Apex, Kaylee, and Maniac yet to really rotate. They're still curious. Obviously, the smokes are still in play there over by the A side, but we are seeing the smokes now being put down towards B. And here comes the push. Neo leads the charge. He gets dealt with by Uzi. Happy chimes in onto Taz. Pasha the owner to really find a reply. He knows there's another here. He doesn't get it. Uzi is holding strong, but Bialy breaking in. He's just Bialy though. 1v3. He's got to pull off something incredible here to make this happen. And we do see Apex pushing in. He's going to play the time. Oh, lovely shot from Bialy, but finally shut down by Kaylee. And another round secured and saved by the Frenchman.
This is getting a little bit worrisome for me.
It's getting closer.
We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds straight for LDLC in this second half. And if I'm not mistaken, Virtus.pro has picked up only 1 round here as well. This is getting very dangerous, and right now, they need to, I guess, man up, because they still have 2 rounds to go here. LDLC can still win this. And there's still enough rounds left for this to happen here, and they've been building up a decent-sized economy right now. They still can buy up next round if they do, unfortunately, lose this one. Virtus.pro, their strategies seem to be waning. We can think back, to the EMS One fall finals where we did see them on this map. I can't remember the opponent off the top of my head. I think maybe it was Titan, known as Very Games then. I can't fully remember, but this is where they placed 3rd, 4th off of because of this loss, and they looked just so perplexed on Inferno. They just had no idea really where to go once they got shut down a couple of times, and they were struggling to pick up anything. But Pasha picking up 1 kill. Now down to 4 HP here. Neo does get the flick around towards construction, looking for the man pushing. We'll spot him out. We'll get a good amount of damage onto Happy. Gets the kill onto him. And we'll give them this 5-on-3, and this might be the round that they finally need to secure a match point here. But Apex picks up one. He's going to be looking for a couple more. Snacks pushing straight into him. Will catch out the sniper. Will get Kaylee down, but Maniac is there to help out, and now it's a 3-on-2. Nicely call it 2-on-2 since Pasha has 4 HP only, but he's waiting in Banana. He's in prime position to make this HP work for him. And Banana going to pick up the kill to save Taz and pick up a next, and that will be Maniac dropping, and that will be finally match point here in the second map.
One more round for Virtus.pro to secure their place in the position they want to be in. They made it to the stage. We were all chuffed with it. We were all so impressed they got this far, and they made it look good, but can they secure it in one more round? Look at what's coming out from the CTs. That is not what you want to be running with on such an important round. Virtus.pro are now moments away of getting themselves into the point where they want to be. Another tough game would await, but what a story to have. A near on perfect first map followed up with a great second. So let's see what we've got going on here. It looks like Virtus.pro, who struggle with A, are actually considering their chances here, and Happy is not present. This is go time, and they've got a bit of a break here. Neo is plowing forward. He's made his way through. Smoke will be put down. Tags are coming up, but Neo and Snacks push on through. Make it 3. Neo is pushing them home. 2 more players remain. Just Maniac and Kaylee. Kaylee nowhere to be found. Maniac cowering in the apartments, but he's still fighting. He's still doing what he can. Bialy falling to his hand for V2. But oh wow, Maniac still doing the job. And they're coming back. LDLC are not out of this just yet. It's a 2v2. Neo and Pasha, the classics, up against Maniac and Kaylee. Nade goes through, just catching a whisker of Maniac. But here comes the peak. Neo knows where one is. Here comes Pasha, gets one. And there you have it, ladies and gents. Virtus.pro in front of the team that they knew they could do it in front of. The crowds are just incredible here, screaming for these guys, and that is the man you've got to be watching right now. Taz, truly deserving of this victory. They look relieved, but my God, they made that look good. And a standing round of applause for them. Truly deserving of that, ladies and gentlemen. They're the team you wanted to win, and they've just done it for you. You've yet to see a performance matching anything close to what they've just done.
I wish that camera panned up a little bit more over towards the crowd, because there's a whole nother stand of bleachers up there that people are watching from, and
yep.
ESC, like, this has to feel good for them. And I found out I won a souvenir package, but the story's not about me. It's about Virtus.pro. And
wow,
how well they've been doing here, and how strong they have looked. I mean, you look at LDLC, they look a little upset, but keep in mind what we said earlier on coming into this game.
Yep.
They talked to Lurpus, they said themselves, they're a new team. They're looking for experience, and they gained quite a bit here, and Taz even given a bow to the crowd. Everyone's still standing ovation for him. Look at that shot. That is amazing, and Taz and his entire team have to feel so great for that. They have to.
We wondered if it would make a difference, and I think we've had our answer. Near on flawless games in front of their hometown. And dear God, I think it's all eyes on them in the next couple of games. Don't get me wrong, NIP is still in the mix,
in the grand
but
finals.
Look at that man right there. I've never seen him look so animated. But they do look truly proud of what they've just achieved, and as they should do. And a great moment for them. I don't know what more we can really say about the games. I think we should really just kind of congratulate them for truly stepping up to the plateau that we expected them to. Everyone questioned whether they could, but I think one of us wanted them to get on that stage and do what they can, and they truly proved us. Some people were wrong, some people were right, but I look at LDLC, I kind of feel bad for them. They,
I feel bad, but I also feel good for them.
If there's anyone to lose to, you want it to be those guys.
Yeah, you want it to be the potential winners of the whole thing, and they gained a lot of experience, and they definitely shown some promise to everyone out there. Fantastic promise, and hopefully we see them coming back time and time again. They fix things a little bit better, and right now I'm thinking about the potential grand finals, and it's giving me a little bit of chills, because we could have just think about it. Let's just assume things happen. Virtus.pro versus NIP in the grand finals.
And the one thing I want to point out, I'm sure you guys at home know this, but the last time there was an event very similar to this, an IEM. We're quite close to an IEM, let's just say about 3 steps away on the stage.
Or
the
one
winners were Pasha, Neo was there, Taz was there, Lord and Cuban. So the original kind of ESC lineup. But in third, and actually, excuse me, in fourth was SK Gaming. So you had Get Right, Forest, and players like this. So it'd be a bit of a classic match back up on stage.
That would be amazing.
You can't say anything other than that. And let's bear in mind, Navi as well. Edward was once up on the stage in second place with Zeus, Senya, Markelov, and Starks. There's still players in the mix today who have been there a long time ago who can reclaim the title near on. But it'd be great to see it. Virtus.pro, I think, have won over most of our hearts already.
Oh, yeah.
We've all got our own favorite teams. We're not generally allowed to say them, but you know, it's hard to deny some team who gets a standing ovation after a match in front of their own fans in their own crowd. Do make sure you let us know how you think this went as well, because obviously this is very early days as well. This is only the second game today.
That's
There's
true.
still a good couple more, all best of threes coming up. And we need to find out who the winners of the last 2 games will be facing off against. That's the important factor here. Obviously, 2 remaining games, just remind myself. So I think we've got coming up NIP, Cole. Obviously, big game.
Very.
Classic game as well in that mix. There's a lot of players who've known each other. And then aside from that, LGB Fnatic. So 2 more insanely good games coming up today that I think they're coming up today, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I think the LGB One Fnatic is actually tomorrow, and then we kick straight into the semifinals after that, just to
Sounds
even
good.
things out, to give you equal amount of action every day, and also for
good
the
to me.
crowd, since some can get in some days, some can't.
It's a very good point.
But that's going to be it for us, though, and we're going to go to the man of the moment right now. It's actually going to be Taz over with Sean for an after-game interview.
Thank you very much, Jason. Thank you very much, Lauren. Well, there you have it. We are joined by Taz from Virtus.pro, who alongside of Team Dignitas book their place in the semi-finals tomorrow. Taz, how are you doing?
Oh, I feel awesome. Really excited before the semifinals and very happy that we advanced. And I would like to thank all fans who cheered for us. Bardzo wielkie dzięki, chłopaki i dziewczyny. Było super.
The fans were phenomenal. They really got behind you.
They're always phenomenal.
Always phenomenal fans. There you have it. Do you think that gave you a bit of an edge in this game against LDLC?
I don't know if we had an edge, but we really wanted to take our revenge for DreamHack when some of them eliminated us from the group stage. So we made our revenge now, and next stop is Fnatic or LGB, and we also have some things to reason with them.
Scores to settle all around. Now, a lot's been made about the fact that you've really been, boot camping, getting prepared, like this was everything for you. Do you really think that gave you an edge?
I think that the boot camp was really awesome, and it just gave us a lot of confidence in our skill, and we just practiced so much with our aim that it feels like I watch the screens of the Ali or Snacks because I can't see the other guys, and it's like, what could you do? It's like 3 headshots in like instant seconds, so it's like, okay man, okay buddy, go rest. It's really amazing feeling. I hope that guys can keep it up till the final.
Now, obviously, this was a strong victory. I mean, you guys you were looking confident out there. Is that going to help you in your preparation for tomorrow?
Of course. I mean, what I said yesterday in the interview, we still need to stay humble. We still need to respect all the opponents. But with each game, we feel stronger with each game. So whoever's coming, we are ready.
Now, you talk about whoever's coming. Do you have a little bit of a preference for tomorrow?
I don't know, man. Personally, I have some vendetta with Olofmeister from LGB because he used to kill me all the time on ladder room, on train, so that's my aim. And Fnatic, well, I just want to destroy Karn's team.
Destroy the team, that sounds like serious words. Do you have any last thoughts for the guys that are here or the guys that are watching at home?
I hope that you guys like the games, and hope that some of you will come tomorrow and help all this great company, all these great fans, and cheer for us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Round of applause for Virtus.pro and Taz. Guys, another phenomenal one. For now, back over to you, Scott.
Thank you, Sean, and congratulations to Taz and the entire crew. Again, we've talked about it the last couple of days. So, I'm normally very nationalistic for my own country, but really, really cool to see these guys on their home turf kind of hitting their stride in CSGO. It's been a long time coming for them.
It was great to see all the support they were just getting then, the standing ovation. It was amazing. They must feel great.
Yeah. And again, by the way, I'm joined by Chad from Vox, so thanks to you again. One more time, we're going to use you today. Kind of a new prediction. You said 16-6. That wasn't the score.
I failed.
2 rounds off.
Yeah, I let myself down then. I feel really bad.
And again, the first round, though, it looked like we were going to have a repeat.
Yeah.
I mean, they were thumping them hard.
Slamming them.
Slamming. What do you take away from that overall?
It was a dominant performance yet again. You saw a bit more fight from LDLC in the second half, but really Virtus.pro had their number. When you're down 14, I think, what was it, 14-4 or something like that, you're not coming back from that. It's really hard. Every round's a fight.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like they were playing super confident. They were doing, early mixed buys, just going for it, trying to get it over with. We are going to look at a round, so we'll pull that up right now. We're going to look at round 17, because LDLC wins the pistol round, second half.
Yep.
And then they get ecoed in dramatically cool fashion.
Yeah, this was cool. I'm not sure if it was a counter strat or not. Virtus.pro would have been looking at their style, but just the way this happened, you have to think it's a counter strat. The Molotov and the smoke are the only two nades here that they're buying on Virtus' side, and they just go with such confidence. It just seems like they knew exactly what LDLC were doing on the anti-eco. Early on, they're just waiting out just to make sure, double check, see if the round's similar to what they've seen. But in a minute, you're going to see this Molotov from Snacks just land on Uzi's head. It's amazing.
It's fun to see Molotovs actually in play.
Yeah.
Like when they first came out, like they were kind of a novelty, and now they're actually being used very effectively at times.
So here comes the Molotov on his head. What can he do? He has to run. He's caught out. Straight into B. I thought we're going to see a few more kills here from Happy as they ran in. I was like, but only one exchange. And that's basically the round here. They've got the site. They're going to get the bomb down. Even if they had lost this round, still huge eco.
Yeah, and once they gun up, This is a great one with Pasha right here. Boom, boom,
Huge.
boom.
No answers for that.
Good stuff. And that has to be demoralizing, right?
Yeah.
You win the pistol. You have to win the pistol and start that run. Stopped it. Of course, they did step up and drop some rounds.
Yeah.
And catch up, but not obviously quite enough.
I think when that happens, you almost count yourself out of the half. I know it's Counter-Strike, anything can happen, but when you see that kind of stuff, you're down by such a huge deficit, it's in your heads. There's nothing you can do.
Exactly. So they move forward. Going to play the winner of LGB and Fnatic, and you didn't hear it, but I heard it in my ear. But basically, Taz said he wanted to destroy Karn's team. Because they have history, obviously,
a lot
from
of
back in the
rivalry.
day. First off, what do you think coming out? Who do you think?
LGB Fnatic?
Yeah.
I hope Fnatic. Versus LGB, anything can happen. But I think Fnatic should take it. Then versus Virtus.pro, anything can happen. Fnatic are playing their game and Flush is on. I think Fnatic can take it to them, but Virtus.pro are looking really strong. 70-50 to Virtus.pro, I think.
Awesome. Well,
70-50, 70-30.
70-30.
Yes, I can do
70-30.
maths.
All right, write it down, folks. 70-30. And again, that secures $22,000 for Virtus.pro at least.
Yes.
And obviously, the LDLC is going to go home with 10 grand. Not bad, but really, it often is never about the money. It's about winning, or at least doing quite well in your own
It's a little
mind.
bit about the money.
Yeah, well, yeah, sure, yeah, of course. Ask Taz, he doesn't care, but he does care, Well, again, that wraps it for us. Thank you very much for helping me out. Appreciate it. Gold Nova, not a Gold Nova, so nice to have you with us. Our next match, obviously, is going to be a barn burner. Complexity versus Nip. I'm going to be joined by Cadian from Mouse Sports, and a special treat, MBK is going to take over and sit and do color commentary on the caster's desk. That's it for me. Thanks again, Sponge. Any last words for you? Let's give you one more chance to give love to all your people.
Just once again, big shout out to all the fans around the world, and especially in Australia. Thank you very much, and hopefully see you again soon.
All right, that's it for us. See you guys after the break.